Good morning, everybody, or whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. This is Adam Thompson with Outdoor Bushcraft. I just want to take a moment to you guys to talk to you today about what we're going to be trying to accomplish today. In the field of bushcraft or doing any outdoor activities at times, you find yourself needing certain tools to accomplish any job that you might have, whether it be bushcraft, whether it be working on your car, whatever it may be. If you don't have the tools, you're not going to be able to do the job. Sometimes you buy cheap tools, sometimes you spend the money and buy decent tools. Something that my dad always instilled in me is you get what you pay for. That's a saying that a lot of us have all heard. So when I buy tools or any type of equipment for doing this outdoor bushcraft stuff, you can't get away with cheap equipment and tools, but I found that a lot of those tools don't last. So in today's video, we're going to go over different axes that I have. I have a total of 6 axes that we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel or like the channel, like the video, sorry, please do that this time. Also, if you don't have the YouTube app on your phone, you can go into Google Play and download the free YouTube app. Find me on there, subscribe to the channel, and like the videos. And please leave a comment. That's one thing I haven't experienced yet, is a lot of comments on the videos. I've watched plenty of YouTube videos and other channels and stuff. There's not a lack for comments. So if you like some of the things you see, if you have some suggestions, I'm open to hear what it might be. So we're gonna have a good time today. Stick around. The first axe I want to talk about today is just your standard. You can pick this up at Walmart, Lowe's. It's your standard grip camp axe. I got this at I think it was Lowe's where I got this one. I think it was like $11.98 or something. So this one's just a standard one, like if you're out camping and stuff like that. There's nothing really too special about it. I mean, it's got it's got a good grip. Definitely want to wear gloves anytime you use axes. So that one's just a standard one, not too special. So sorry about the lighting, it's a little bright out here today. Alright, this is the camp axe. I'm going to use it real quick to chop, just to show you. As you see, it chopped. Sometimes you can chop right through it really quick. See? So the regular Lowe's camp axe, it will get the job done. It's simple. It's good for chopping wood. So that's one of the tools. If you're just looking for an axe to chop some wood, this is really good at that. I don't think it's good at chiseling. I mean you can use it, but it's not really, it's more of a chopping axe. So that's the camp axe. And here we have the Crkt Burler compact axe. This axe is good for chopping wood. Definitely need to wear some gloves, because my experience with the Crkt Burler axe is that it's the hazelwood handle is basically really slippery. So you got to have something, you got to wear your gloves to grip it properly. Basically, I'm just doing a rundown on each axe and then we're gonna you're gonna see them in use. All right, folks, this is the, sorry, I gotta have my, it's the Crkt Burler axe. It's also good for chopping. It's got a spot right here for you to, if you want to chisel a little bit. I'll just give you an example. This one's a little bit better if you want to you can get some more. Let me just use this one. Like I said, some tools are for chopping wood, chopping branches, which this is what the Crkt Burler axe is for. It's for chopping branches, chopping you know, wood up. And this is your Schrade Skekax 2, basically SCAX 2 axe. This is a very popular one. I've used it several times. It's got a lot of great uses out of it. I would say this one's my favorite, but like I said, I'm going to show, do a demonstration with each axe. But this is just giving you a rundown of what the axe is and what the name of the product is. All right, folks, we have the Schrade Skekax 2. This is my favorite one. It has a hammer on the end if you want to pound stuff. It did not come with, see the hole at the end? That's usually, well, a ferrite rod is in there, and it comes with that usually, but I did not get that when I bought it. So I'm going to demonstrate the chopping ability of this axe real quick for you. Also, this axe can chop up wood. But what I will show you, this axe is good for whittling. This is also the axe I use for making spears, which I will demonstrate that in a little bit. So all these axes are doing their job. They're chopping. Some are a little bit better at multitasking, chopping. This one's good at whittling. I use it a lot, like I said, for whittling or making stuff to start a fire. Really good for that. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Schrade Skekax 2. I didn't show, it comes in with a sheath. You buy it, and all these products that I'm showing you, except the camp axe, the first axe I showed you guys, basically majority of these come with sheaths. The Crkt Burler axe didn't come with a sheath. It had like something you would have to buy separately. So just wanting to show you, the sheath is right here. It's a plastic cover. And it also has a belt buckle on the back that you can put on your belt buckle, which I've used several times. So it's pretty easy to go back on. Got to watch it because, like I said, the edge is sharp. And there you go, Schrade axe. Skekax 2. So it does have a sheath for it to protect it. the sheath does have a part to put on your belt loop, so you can easily carry it. It's also got holes, so if you want to carry it on your chest or near your chest, just to be able to grab and go, you can get some paracord and put that through there. I've seen different people do it like that. So, but that's the Schrade axe. And this is the fourth axe. It's the Lintro camping axe, multi-tool kit, survival emergency gear, portable, collapsible camp axe, outdoor axe with wild survivor tool. Basically, this tool breaks down in, I think, a total of 5 different compartments. So I'm going to do the breakdown for you on that tool and show you what all comes with this one. Like I said, there's axes and then there's multi-tool. And this is a multi-tool axe. So I'm going to demonstrate the breakdown on that. Alright, here we have the Lintro multi-tool axe. I'm going to demonstrate its chopping ability. So far, none of these have had issues chopping. Also on the back of this, there's a hammer. You need to hammer and stuff. It's it's part of the multi-tool things on here. So let's get to it. That cut right through, no issues. So far, all these tools are doing their job. They're an axe, so they're supposed to be able to chop through. Excellent for chopping. Also, it's kind of convenient right here. So, not too bad. Kind of ranks up there with Schrade for as far as chopping and being able to make little cuts here, slivers, which can be used. If you get a bunch of these, you can use to make start a fire. So that's a lantern multi-tool. Like I said, I want to do the breakdown of the lantern multi-tool axe. So I have it right here. There's several compartments of this axe. So I'm going to start with the bottom. You can unscrew the bottom here. And in the bottom of the compartment, you have a paracord in it. And I'm going to try to show you guys. There's a compass. So this is a multi-tool. You can use it if you're out in the woods. You can see the compass on there and tell which direction you need to go if you're lost. So that's the bottom compartment. Put that back in. That's compartment number 1. I'm taking the next one apart. Okay. Next compartment has a glass breaker tool in it. Also, it has a ferrine rod tool in it. Yeah. When you're doing this, you need to turn off your notifications. Hopefully you don't have any more breakdowns of that. But anyways, as you see, this axe has not been used much. The ferrine rod has broken off in it. So I didn't realize it was that bad. So that's one of the compartments. It has a ferrine rod in that one and a glass break. Now I'm breaking down the next compartment. And here you have a knife. As you see, the bottom of it's out. This can also be taken out. You can see through it. And the knife is right here. I'll screw that back in. All right, that's the knife compartment. It has some jagged edges on the back, and it has a smooth surface right here. I've actually used this stuff. Let me grab a stick. Sorry, I had to get out of the frame for a second. But this is excellent at, there we go. So basically, the knife works for whittling. It works for carving stuff. If you need to make like small little spears, I probably wouldn't use it for, you know, having the bigger spears. When I talk about spears, I'm talking about like the firewall, the spears that go on the ground to hold up the firewall. That's what I'm talking about. Some people are like, spears? What is this guy talking about? What, are we back in the Roman days? No, you put spears in to build firewalls. You put, you know, spears to start a structure, which I will demonstrate. I don't know if I'm doing that today or not. The main topic today was breaking down all the axes that I have, and this is breaking down the multi-tool that I have. So, all right, and that's the. So right now we have 4 compartments. And taking this final one off, which is the spearhead itself. So basically that's another hollow compartment. It breaks down, and this is the spearhead, folks. So I'm going to put it all back together for you. Like, multi-tools are good in certain senses. Knife back in here. Make sure it's all tight. Since the fairing rod broke, I'll put it back in there, but it broke off. So really it's, actually I'll throw it in the fire. It's no good over in the fire. So put that back on, that compartment back on. That's the glass breaker. So if you need a glass breaker, this tool has it all. There's a compass in there, and that bottom one. And this is good grip. It's got grips on it and stuff, but it could hurt your hands a little bit. So I've seen some other people put tape around these, but you definitely don't want to put tape where you have to unscrew the compartments. So just keep that in mind about this multi-tool. Thank you. And that's the Lantern multi-tool axe. This is the Fury Defender Axe 65504. This is one of the first ones I got when I got into bushcraft. I only used it a couple times, and I just really haven't used it very much. It's got a paracord that comes with it for grip. But overall, this is the least used one that I have had. So, and here we have, folks, the Fury I think it's 6552 axe. It's got the braided paracord in here. Also, it's good for gripping. I think these are kind of like throwing knives or throwing axes, but I'm gonna show its ability to cut. Put on the gloves for safety. So it can chop, but it did not go through as easy as the other ones. But look, this thing has the ability to whittle. I mean, you can whittle I'm just whittling like crazy with this thing. I don't think this is that good at being used as an axe. It does have a sharp blade. It does have the teeth on the back. Not all sure what purpose you would want to use for those, but it does whittle. You can whittle with this thing. If you want to make a bunch of fire material with it, it's good for that. As you see what it's doing to the little piece of wood here. I mean, you see, this is great for building a fire, which I am going to do later. Thank you. That's all the axes that I have. I said 6 originally in the beginning of the video, but I was looking through my sack. I do not have any more axes. I'll only have 5 for you. So that's all 5. That's me talking about them. That's me demonstrating their chopping ability. So basically, Furry is not really really good at the chopping part. I mean, it will get the job done, but it's really good if you need to whittle and make fire material. Thank you. For the people that are new to the channel, I'm going to do the breakdown of the camp. What you're looking at right here is a tripod shelter that me and my friend Jeremy started when we got access to the property. It was not completed. We got the roof up there pretty much done. We're planning on doing the spring all the walls. I got the entrance to there's like a bunk bed set up here up top, sleeps 2, and we were planning on getting it finished last year, but basically ran out of time, or we both have pretty busy schedules for doing that. So that's the tripod shelter. This is the A-frame shelter, which I was going to put a lot of work into it, and I'm definitely going to finish it this year, because I'm starting to notice a pattern that I don't like. I'm starting a lot of projects, but I'm not finishing them, and I definitely want to finish a shelter for you guys this year. So what you're looking at right here is the bed, and when I'm talking about spears, this is a spear right here. I chiseled the bottom out, made a spear, and drove it into the ground. That's the bed frame right there. That's going to be a bed. Basically, it's going to sleep like one person, and on the side there's going to be some compartments where you can put some of your gear and stuff like that. So, and that's the back of it. Also, over here, I made a little shelter here. Some spears and stuff in here. Made a for the dry, to keep the wood dry. Had an old tarp from a buddy of mine. I think it's Jeremy's tarp that he gave me, that I threw in there. So basically you can stack some wood and stuff. Here's the fire pit I dug down. The rocks were donated by the property owner. was able to make a pit, and I drove the spears in and made the firewall in the area. So this is the camp. This is the main camp area here. This is where it all started as far as building stuff on this property. I had another property that I was doing stuff on, and had to leave that property. I ended up moving a little ways away, and basically this is the property that I do stuff on now. At different times I'm going to be in different places. I might be on some day trips. Like I said, this channel is not 100% just bushcraft. It is some day trips, traveling, but it has to do with outdoors. And if you like the outdoors, this channel is definitely for you. So there's going to be a lot more cool videos this year. Just to be straightforward, I definitely work a very hectic schedule. This is my side gig that I like doing. I do this for fun. I started out. I just enjoy being outdoors, and I wondered if I could do some of these things by watching the show Alone and different other survivor shows like Naked and Afraid. And I saw all the cool stuff that those folks did, and I challenged myself to see if I could do it. And here we are. You're watching the channel. I started from scratch. So this is just an accomplishment that you can accomplish yourself, you and your family. So never think you can't accomplish anything. Whatever your dreams or goals may be, get outside, enjoy your life, go hiking, go camping. I mean, do bushcraft. Bushcraft's a lot of fun, and I've got to enjoy it with my buddy Jeremy. My brothers came out here once. My son has, both my sons have been out here and helped me, and it's just something that we really connect with. So, but that's the camp area. I have a few other spots that I was going to be working on. I have a quick emergency shelter area that I was building up in one of my past videos. So just stay tuned for more cool videos. Definitely hit the subscribe button and like the videos. Thank you. Well, if you are watching this, you made it to the end of the video. I just wanted to demonstrate the axes that I had for you guys today. Give a description of the axe, show the chopping ability. Like I said, some of the axes were more good for chopping wood, and some of them were capable of multi-use, not tooth. So I hope you enjoyed the comparisons. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on the different axes. Hopefully it gave you an idea if you want to purchase some of the axes. I have to get over 1,000 subscribers to be monetized by YouTube. So right now, all I can do is put in the description in this video the product names, the tools. Also, if you like some of the outdoor clothing that I wear, I will put that listed, and also where to find the products, because when you do outdoor stuff, like I went on a hike yesterday to Indiana Dunes National Park, which was awesome. If you ever get a chance, you're in Indiana, near Portage, Indiana, which is near between Chicago and Michigan. So if you ever are in the area, please go to that park. You will have a good time, a lot of good hikes. I'm pretty sore from all the hiking I did yesterday, about 3.5 miles. Some of them were going up dunes. So it's a great workout. You need to get outside. You need to enjoy nature. You're not going to do any good sitting in your home. You'll be depressed. So if you're going to be outside, make sure you have the proper gear on. Make sure you have the proper clothes for the time of the year. I mean, pretty soon I won't be wearing all this gear because it's going to be warm out. Next week we're talking about being in the 50s, possibly 60s. So hopefully next Sunday's video you'll see me in a lot less clothes. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that, please. Definitely watch the videos to the end. I know some of them are long-winded, but if you can get through, just put it on play. If you don't want to watch it all, just go in another room, go do some other things, let it play out. It helps the channel grow. It helps YouTube recognize that people like and enjoy what they see. So thank you for all the support. As usual, be kind to each other and be safe. Thank you.